It was an offseason dominated by the coaching carousel in college football. But who are the players that are favored to win the Heisman this upcoming season? The two clear frontrunners for now are also two names that might be called early in the 2023 NFL Draft, C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young. While the Buckeyes missed out on the college football playoff for the first time in 3 seasons, Stroud was everything Ohio State hoped he would be, throwing for 44 touchdowns and just 6 interceptions.
C.J. Stroud strikes for his 6th touchdown pass of the game.
And he won't have to wait too long to make a statement this season, with Ohio State opening up against Notre Dame at the Shoe. In Tuscaloosa, Bryce Young will attempt to become the first player since Archie Griffin to win back-to-back Heisman trophies.
55 yards. What a throw. What a catch.
And while his supporting cast may look a little different, the Crimson Tide are once again loaded with talent. Circled in burnt orange, a Week 2 meeting in Austin. The first time Texas and the Tide have matched up since Nick Saban won his first natty with Bama. Out in SoCal, Oklahoma transfer Caleb Williams will be reunited with Lincoln Riley and the new-look Trojans.
I'm here, I'm a Trojan, and I can't wait to get things going.
Expectations are already sky high for the true sophomore, who will have intriguing talent surrounding him as he tries to lead USC back towards college football's elite. Will one of these 3 quarterbacks take home the Heisman, or will there be a surprise contender few see coming? It might only be spring, but college football season can't come soon enough.
100 days away from college football. I'm Amanda Guerra. We are bringing back Brady Quinn here. So we're going to talk about your pick to win the Heisman. So last year, Bryce Young ran away with it. He is not the betting favorite as of right now. That is C.J. Stroud. So you said many months ago, Bryce Young could go back-to-back. Are you sticking with that? Who's your pick to win?
I'll stick with that because I do think he's the best quarterback in college football. You don't have to look very far to put on the tape. And as good as Jameson Williams was, there was also the way Bryce Young was making some of these throws last year. And I get it, Evan Neal was a tremendous player, first-round draft pick, but their offensive lineup front for Alabama had some issues, and Bryce Young covered them all up with his ability to move, improvise, extend plays, and find Jameson Williams downfield, or John Mechie for that matter, whoever it was. But he's got a unique talent and ability to just make something out of nothing. He's a good decision maker, and he can make all the throws. He's not the biggest guy, but he's got plenty of arm strength to do it. He's accurate at all 3 levels, deep, intermediate, and short. So I'll go ahead and double up and say right now, you want to bet? It's Bryce Young. Now, again, C.J. Stroud, with what he's got coming back on his roster, makes a lot of sense, too. I think he's got a little clearer path, too, for Ohio State, playing in the Big Ten. That's not going to have Aiden Hutchinson, playing across from him at Michigan. But the reality is I'm still sticking with Bryce Young.
You always have great names to keep an eye on. Is there potentially a long shot that we should just put in our back pocket?
I like Jackson Smith and Jigba, and it's one of the reasons why I think C.J. Stroud is the favorite right now, because that's who he's going to be throwing to. And I think common logic would say, well, if Jackson Smith and Jigba is having a big season for Ohio State, which he already did last year, which puts him on the map, the reality is C.J. Stroud's probably also having a big year. Here's the difference, though. It's the way Jackson Smith and Jigba gets those yards. You can move him around, put him outside, put him in the slot, put him inside, and find unique ways of getting him the football. And it's the yards after the catch that's so impressive. And one of the reasons why, too, where I think when you go and break down the tape, a lot of people are going to come away enamored with what he's capable of doing. And maybe he steals some of those votes from C.J. Stroud. So if you're looking for a long shot outside of any quarterback position, he'd be one guy, and then obviously Will Anderson, who I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, if Bryce Young's the best quarterback, all right, Will Anderson's the best player in college football. He should have gotten more credit for what he did last season.
All right, those are your picks. Potentially to win Heisman and to keep an eye on there, a long shot. Taking a look at the odds, though, where they stand right now, C.J. Stroud, as we mentioned, Brady said he may have a little bit of an easier path to this position right here. He is the favorite, the betting favorite at plus 300, followed by Bryce Young, and then, of course, Caleb Williams in his new home of Southern California and not Oklahoma. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.